and that was against Delaware, like you're saying. So I I think it's fascinating to watch unfold. And frankly, like I said at the top, right, like in a purist storylines college football kind of way, it's kind of awesome that Ryan Staub is getting the job, right? Like there's a lot of really cool stuff about it. I don't mean to detract from that or make his story less than. It's just, as someone trying to figure out what Houston's going up against this Friday, it's just weird.
Yeah, and it is. I wrote a really cool piece today on Ryan Staub on a website that I have. It's called s2sbuffs.com. So, anybody want to check it out, please do. About who is Ryan Staub, right? This is a kid from West Ranch High School. He took over junior year, had, I think it was 2,400 yards, 21 touchdown passes, 10 INTs, which, it's okay. And, in California, it is a, if you ever watch California football is the way the divisions are set up is crazy. So you'll have a CIF Southern California, and it goes from 8-man all the way up to Division 14, with Division 1 being the highest level. They were at Division 4 his junior year. They made the playoffs because this was the 21-22 season. The 2021 season, his sophomore year, they went 1-4 again. That was that season cut short because of COVID. So they just played conference games. They went 1-4. Next year, Staub takes over. They go 8-3, losing the first round of the playoffs. The next year, they bump them up. And I know this sounds crazy. They bump them up a level to Division 3. They go there. They go 11-1, undefeated all through the regular season. Staub throws for over 3,000 yards, has 37 touchdowns, and 5 interceptions. I believe it was like a 127 quarterback rating for the year. Just had a completely dominant year, right, in Southern California football, which is, we look at Texas, Georgia, Florida, and California, and specifically Southern California. Yeah, and it is in that area right there in Southern California. And he had a phenomenal senior year. He had offers, I believe it. Let me make sure I can get this. Fresno State, Arizona, had a visit to Texas, but never was offered by Texas. Colorado, and I think it was USF, I think was the other one. Chose Colorado in 2022 when Prime came, and he decided to stay, but he was recruited by Carl Durrell's staff to go. Prime was like, we're going to keep the scholarship there. We like this young man. And he has been there. Shador shows up, right? And he sits behind Shador these last 2 years to learn. And, people, after the fact, right? I didn't know he was doing this, but now they showed a bunch of clips of him behind Shador, taking notes, listening to everything Shador said, right? Like learning underneath him what the younger quarterback's supposed to do. But he just is they won their first playoff game though, and they lost to the eventual runner-up for Division 3 that year in the playoffs. But he had a phenomenal senior year though, and his phenomenal career there at West Ranch High School there in Southern California.